Okay, y'all. It's a lot later than I thought it was going to be before I got back on here, but here I am. I'm very tired. I've been helping my daughter all day. She had to go to the doctor and get IV fluids and nausea medication, IV, and I was watching her 18-month-old. I walked almost half a mile with the 18-month-old around the doctor's office while my daughter was being seen. And then I walked almost another half a mile in the house and the yard with the baby when my daughter had to take one of her other children to the doctor. So I know I seem very perked up and awake, but oh my gosh, this is the last thing I'm doing today. Okay, I told you I got something new. Now, I had hoped to have this set up, more nicely, but I don't. Okay, so I got a hyper chiller, which is a thing that you pour your wine or your coffee or, something in something hot or warm that you want it to be really cold, but you don't want to dilute it with ice. So, first I have to have something hot. Well, seeing as it's going on 4:30 in the afternoon, I don't want coffee with caffeine. So I am going to go ahead. Now I've got a measuring cup that I'm going to have the coffee go into because the hyper chiller holds 12 and a half ounces and I, want to make sure I don't pour too much in it. So this is kind of neat because, I usually get my drinks without ice because I don't like them to be all diluted. And I've never had iced coffee except for coffee with ice, So this is going to end up being hot coffee that apparently within 60 seconds, the hyper chiller cools the coffee down something like 130 degrees or 142 degrees or something lower than it starts off at. Like if it starts off at 205 degrees, it chills it down to, oh, for heaven's sakes, here's the box. See, I read all this morning. I was all ready this morning, but I ended up having to run out. Let's see. Rapidly chill hot coffee and other beverages without dilution. Okay. Chill 8 ounces by up to 130 degrees in 1 minute. Capacity 12.5 ounces. So, this is what the box looks like. Okay, got it on Amazon, $24, something like that. And I have read on the coffee pages and from the coffee friends that I have that it is really awesome. So, okay, this has made actually with the crema. Here, I'll show you. With the crema, it's just a tad over 12 ounces. So let me get the hyper chiller here because the way you prepare it is, now you are seeing all this live, so I hope that it works properly. Inside, you know what? Oh dear. I'll put a picture of how it all works. Let me see if I can get the thing unscrewed. Oh wait. No, I'm not supposed to unscrew it. Okay. Okay, see, there's this. That's a spout. But here there's an opening. Here. Take my word for it, there's an opening. Now, I'm going to go ahead and quick stir this crema in. Now, I don't like to have to dirty up any extra dishes or cups or containers, but this is something special. Now, these measuring cups have never poured very well, so I hope that I'll just go kind of slow. So I'm pouring it down in. Pouring the crema down also. This is an espresso decaffeinato. Did I say that? Okay, so I'm kind of just pushing this foamy crema down into the little hole here. Oh, so, oh boy. I said, didn't I, that I was all ready earlier, and now I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. So this is how live videos go. Oh, hey, y'all who are watching, bear with me, please. Okay, so you are supposed to gently swirl the product every few seconds to keep the coffee moving. And let's see. And apparently for this size, okay, so you're supposed to swirl this thing around. So while I'm doing, you just swirl it and you let it rest, and you swirl it and you let it rest. Or I might be wrong about that, but you want to bring all the coffee in contact with ice inside. So the way this works is there's an outside container, but then inside of it, there's like a core of ice. What you do is you fill both of those with water, and then in between the inside and the outside container is your coffee. So stirring it around. I should take a minute here or a few seconds to read this. I mean, they give, really nice instructions and everything. Maybe I can show you these pictures. You know what? I think it's not going to make any sense to you, because when I looked at these pictures before I actually had the thing in my hands, it didn't make any sense. But you know what it's like? Okay, it's like if you have this and you have a thing that goes on the inside. This thing is filled with water. This thing is filled. All right. That's not right. Okay, let me figure this out again. Look at this. I did it. Oh, heck. I'll put a picture of the point is, that coffee is coming into contact with a, I guess, stainless steel container that's filled with ice. And I got it. All right. All right. Make believe that this is actually 2 layers, okay? It's got an inner and an outer layer, so that I can pour water, and the water, will be around the outside of it. Then I have another smaller container that I put water in. And there's, the hollow space in there. So you take all this and freeze it. Then you pour the coffee or your wine or whatever your hot liquid is into the hollow space, and which is what I did here. And it's coming into contact all over with ice. But the ice is in stainless steel, so, it's not melting into the coffee. So, oh my gosh. Okay, let me get, let's see here. All right. I'll get this one to put it in. I don't know. We're doing this together for the first time. Okay, I think it's been in there long enough. Okay, so now, It's very cold. It's cold. It's really cold. I'm going to put some milk in it. Ooh, wish I had some half and half. Now that would be nice. When I was a little girl, they used to have luncheonettes. Those of you who are younger might be familiar with the kind of places where they have, like, you know, bar stools and a counter, and you know, people would sit up there and maybe they'd have an ice cream soda or something like that. Well, they had those when I was growing up. But you would not just get things like ice cream sodas. You would get, you know, a sandwich or even, you know, breakfast or stuff like that. And they were called luncheonettes. Well, I remember that my mother used to go to this one luncheonette, and I remember her so many times sitting there and ordering an iced coffee in a tall glass, no handle. And she'd pour the cream in, and it looked so pretty swirling around in there. So now I've got my own iced coffee. It's cold and it's full strength. So this is pretty good. And apparently, you don't have to take the thing apart in order to clean it, because you just run water in it and pour it out. This will make two 12.5 ounce very cold drinks, and then you have to freeze it again. It says it takes 12 hours. But, you know, if you're just going to have 1 or 2 iced drinks a day, that seems to work just fine. Golly, I hope this has made some kind of sense to y'all. Let's see if there's some sort of, I don't know, I'll put some pictures or something in the comments. Yeah, I don't see anything on here, but you see there's all these pictures. The point is 0 dilution. Anyway, so this is the new thing that I got, and it's a particularly hot day out there. And I've been outside with the dogs and the baby, and just, you know, hoofing it all over the place, following that little baby. So I'm going to sit down and have my iced coffee. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. And I was going to read you another installment about anxiety, dealing with anxiety. I'll do that tomorrow morning. God bless you.